Big Polly's World of Sports Sims proudly presents college basketball. 1975-76 season replay, and today we head to Minneapolis, Minnesota, the home of Prince and Mary Tyler Moore, in this era anyway, and the real-life date, I forgot to correct it, I'll correct it for you now, is December 27th, 1975, as Creighton, the Blue Jays of Omaha, Nebraska, travel to face the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And here are your rules for the replay with a slight alteration this week because I found more conferences did not do a round robin in this season. So if that happens in a respective conference that doesn't have a set schedule, and I need to proofread these before I do them. If it doesn't have a set schedule, then the best two teams will go to the playoff. Or if they have divisions, in the case of the East Coast Conference, they have an East Division, West Division, then the best team in the East, best team in the West play each other for the automatic bid to make the NCAA tournament. We have 44 teams and not 32 make the NC2As because the NIT had 12 teams, and I figure if you're good enough to make the NIT, you should be good enough to play the championship. No shot clock, no three-point baskets. This is an interesting time for college basketball as it wound up evolving. If a team reaches 7 fouls in this era, all the bonus free throws are 1-and-1s. Shooting fouls are 3 to make 2 because the real rule was 2 shots regardless of whether or not the basket went in. And Action PC Basketball does not recreate that scenario. Always with the scenarios. Hello everybody, this is Big Polly coming to you on this March 20th, 2026, March Madness in 2026 going on right now as I record this just before 1 o'clock in the daytime. This should be a good game. Creighton and Minnesota, both teams had winning records in 75-76, but neither team made the NC2As. Minnesota is just one of those teams that did well outside of their conference schedule, but they just didn't do enough to make the NCAAs because at this time they only had 32 teams. Creighton went, I think, 19-6 and 19-7. They were a good team, but at this particular point in time, they were an independent. So we're getting set to bring you the telecast. Next week, we're going to do for sure. I already know this because the teams are highly ranked up. And in fact, I forgot to show you the on the PowerPoint the current news that we have going on. So let me just do that now with my apologies, and then we'll get to our game. Otis Birdsong. Houston has only played one game to this point. He had 39 points in it, so he is your technical leader. Sinclair Colbert of North Carolina A&T is leading in rebounds with 15. I guess you could call him the chairman of the boards. Best offense is UNLV. Went down a little bit to 101 points from 101.5. North Carolina A&T still has the top D at 50 points given up a game. And your top 5... UNLV, Notre Dame, NC State, Purdue, and UCLA. Indiana and Marquette are tied for 6th presently. If you're wondering about Minnesota and Creighton, Creighton came in 80th in the power rankings, and Minnesota is 30th. So we'll see what we see here as we get this game started. Creighton, I believe, was the college home of Bob Gibson, who played a little basketball on the side. One thing we're going to do from this point forward is we're going to speed up the first 14 minutes of each half and call half of the plays instead of calling all of the plays. When we get to 6 minutes and under, I will call all plays. I play as the home team, make the strategy decisions for the home team. And as you may remember, Michael Thompson was leading in points scored last week, but now he has slipped to second place. So we're going to get this one underway.
Here are today's starting lineups. First for the visiting Creighton Blue Jays, Ecker, Scrutchins, Smith, Apke, and Buttram. Creighton is coached by Tom Apke. And now for your Minnesota Golden Gophers, Saunders, Lockhart, Williams, Winey, and Thompson. Minnesota is coached by Jim Dutcher.
So despite both teams not really being highly ranked, this was the best game in terms of combined record I had on the board. So this is what we're going to play. Michael Thompson getting the ball early. His first attempt, no good. And Thompson will have 3 to make 2. Which at the time was the NBA rule. If you're fouled in the act of shooting, it's 3 to make 2. So the game should move a little faster, and it won't be one of these hour, 10-minute epics. I like to have the games move along. Second free throw is good, so Thompson did not need the third, and it's 2-0 Golden Gophers. Apke with it on the baseline, guarded by Winey. It goes to Scrutchins, and a steal by Saunders. So the Golden Gophers move it into the forecourt. Computer making call. Winey with the short basket. It's 4-0. Smith misses a baseline J. It goes to Williams. Here come the Golden Gophers, hoping to add to their lead. Lockhart passing it back and forth with Thompson. Lockhart's going to dribble drive. And Thompson tipping it in. So Minnesota with the first 6 points of the game. Bertram, baseline right.
Buttram.
Good shot for him. It's 6-2. Back the other way, we have Lockhart. Rebounded by Winey. And Winey's going to shoot. He's going to score. It's 8-2. Not even a minute. Not even 2 minutes into the first half. We've had 5 baskets already. Well, a couple of free throws went in. Both teams relatively hot. But it's early yet. Thompson drawing the foul from Bertram. His second. So we may see him getting the hook. First free throw rattling around the rim and no good. Second free throw is good.
Thompson M.
String music, as Joe Dean would say. Those of you who remember Joe did those SEC games on NBC with John Ferguson. So Casera is going to come in, play center for the Blue Jays. Laney with the board is Thompson went 1 for 3 on the free throws there. A steal by Eckert, and here come the Blue Jays. Going to be a fast break. Smith to the hole. Score it. It's 9-4. Ray Williams will dribble drive. Contact made. And they're going to say Williams pushed off. It'll go back to the Blue Jays, trailing 9-4. Scrutchins. And after Minnesota's hot start, the Creighton Blue Jays have made it a 9-6 game. They only trail by 3, which is 2 possessions in this era. Williams didn't do good on the drive, so he'll take an outside shot, and that is rebounded by Smith. Another one-and-done possession for Minnesota. Zapke lays it up and in. Remember, no dunks in this era, and it's 9-8. This was the last year of the no-dunk rule. A shot blocked by Kusera, and here comes Creighton with a chance to take the lead. Apke again, yes!
Apke.
And it is 10-9. Thompson with it. Both teams playing full throttle right now. In and out, no good. And Thompson will again go to the line. He's already had 5 free throws, made 3. And now he is 3 of 6. Shooting 780 on the season. prior to that miss. Here's the second attempt. Good.
Thompson M. made the free throw.
And we have a tie game at 10-10. Minnesota won this game in real life. I know that. On
Thompson M. made the free throw.
December 27th. So Notre Dame UCLA will be our game next week, which I'll have for you early next week. Casera with the baseline J makes it 12-11. Thompson with it, but he's outside. He needs the pass, and he does. Gives it to Flip Sanders. Saunders. Long distance jumper, no. Rebound Thompson. He's going to put it up and score.
Michael Thompson.
Thompson with 9 points, and the Golden Gophers have a 13-12 lead. Casera with the rebound, and Creighton will get to reset their offense. Casera, no. Minnesota ball. 15:25 left, both teams doing well. Creighton 6 of 9 from the field, Minnesota 4 of 9, but they've had a lot of free throws as Creighton has committed 3 fouls. Got to commit 7 to get into the bonus. Flip Saunders. A steal by Ecker, and here come the Blue Jays again. Casera from outside, and he gets the roll, 14-13. Lockout from outside. Bang!
Osborne Lockhart.
And it's 15-14. Scretchens to Apke. Back to Scretchens, who fires and hits.
Apke.
And it's 16-15. Thompson back the other way, yes.
Michael Thompson.
He's at 11 points, 17-16 Minnesota. And the turnover there leads to the Golden Gophers getting the ball. Up a point with a long time to go in the first half. 14:06. Thompson again. And this time it's blocked by Casera. The week after Minnesota played this game with Creighton, they played Purdue in a shootout, which Purdue won. I think the score was 111-110. So they could play up-tempo. Ecker. Tried a shot from St. Paul, no good. Rebound Apke, who lays it up and in. And it's 18-17. Ray Williams gets it. He tries a dribble drive. Too strong. Rebound Apke for Creighton. Apke lays it up and in. He has 10 points. The power forward. And it's 2017. Thompson.
Michael Thompson.
Yes, and it counts. So that's 13 for Thompson. Got 5 of those 13 points at the free throw line, where he is at now. This to tie the game. It's going to be off to the right. A rebound for Winey. Creighton just shooting lights out right now at 7-14. Another board, another miss for the Gophers. Thompson will try again. This time
Michael Thompson
puts on a dribble drive. He's got 15 already. It's 21-20. He has 15 points, and we're not even halfway through the first half yet. Minnesota just recently played Penn State. Now, Penn State was not in the Big Ten at this point in time. That would occur in the early 90s. Osborne Lockhart will try one from outside. A little too strong. Apke with the rebound by the backboard stanchion. Scretchens is going to fire from outside. Bingo!
Scretchens.
And it's 22-21. Thinking of Jim Carvelis there, where he said bullseye all the time. Another turnover for Minnesota. Creighton's got it back with 11:44 to go. Apke, bullseye! It's 24-21.
Apke scores.
There you go. Apke was fouled, so he will go to the line. He's got 12 points already, 6 and 6 from the field.
Apke made the free throw.
And Apke has 13 points, and it's 25-21. And this is actually Minnesota shooting. Williams missed. It goes to Thompson, and again he is fouled. Already 9 trips to the line. Creighton at 5 fouls for the half. Minnesota at 3. Shot no good. Rebound Scrutchins. Apke with it. Baseline shot. Will not fall, but he gets the foul. Apke's going to get 3 to make 2. I'm going to call up some strategy here and have the computer set a defense. We're going to play tight on Apke inside. Defense always plays man-to-man. We're going to try a 2-1-2 zone. See if that works. Apke 1 for 1 from the charity stripe. Hitting .854. And now his field goal percentage will go up from that. It is 26-21 for the Creighton Blue Jays out of Omaha, Nebraska. Here's the second try. Kurowski coming in for the
Apke hit the free throw.
Gophers. Second one falls. It's 27-21. Michael Thompson adds to his phenomenal point total this first half. He's at 17. And a steal by Lockhart. Sanders tries to penetrate. No good. Rebound Smith, the small forward for Creighton. And Smith's going to get the basket. And it falls. It's 29-23. As now we are at the midway point of the first half. So we're on a rather tepid pace. Creighton just shooting lights out right now. 7:22 from the field. Kurowski is going to take the outside shot. Out of bounds, it goes to the Blue Jays. 9:44 left to go in the first half. Smith again from outside. No. A rebound by Kucera, and Williams instantly fouls him, his second. And Williams is going to be substituted out for Johnson. Creighton keeps it, shoots, and the shot goes Ubats. And a rebound by Kortkowski. Traveling was called. Johnson coming in for Scrutchins for Creighton. Ecker with it. Over to Johnson. Johnson lays it up and in. And Creighton not going away. They lead by 8, 31-23. Saunders with it. He fires. Too strong. A rebound for Smith. Smith can't control it. It's out of bounds. And it was out of bounds off of Minnesota, they're saying, so it'll still be Creighton ball. Minnesota pounding the offensive boards. They have 8 offensive rebounds to Creighton's 3. But the big story right now is how hot Creighton is from the field. At 6:67, 14-21. No good. Rebound Thompson. We have numbers, so fast break me, please. Thompson, yes.
Michael Thompson.
And that sounded like a dunk to me, even though there was a no dunk rule. Kortkowski committing his first foul, and the team's 6th. So one more foul puts Creighton in the bonus. They lead 31-25. Apke lays it up and in.
Apke.
17 for Apke, and it is 33-25. Thompson.
Michael Thompson.
Says, thank you, sir. I'll have another 21 points. Back the other way. Smith with string music, and it's 35-27. Kortkowski will drive, and McConnell says, thou shalt not pass. And Creighton pushing it up the floor. Apke, the hot hand. But this time Michael Thompson says, It goes to McConnell. Minnesota with it, and a fast break leads to Thompson, getting points 22 and 23, and it's 35-29. Creighton cannot keep this pace up, I think. Smith with another basket here. They go to 8 points. Lockhart comes back.
Osborne Lockhart.
And it's 37-31. Cool says, why not try one from the top of the key? 39-31. Apke fouling Thompson. A collision of the leading scorers right now in the game. Apke's going to have to sit with his second foul. Scrutchin's coming in. Johnson coming in for Creighton, and Bertram is going to come back in and play center with his 2 fouls. Both teams now at 16 fouls, so the next foul each team commits puts the other in the bonus. Kurkowski is going to look to Michael Thompson here, and why not? But instead, he stops and pops and hits. Baseline jumper to make it 39-33. And there is your foul on Minnesota, putting Creighton in the bonus. 1-and-1 time for Scrutchins. Scrutchins 7-17 from the field. Or should be. That's no good. And Minnesota with the immediate possession. Trailing by 6, they would like to get in the game. We're going to look to Flip Saunders. And that's a steal by Scrutchins. Creighton pushing it up the floor. Scrutchins, yes.
Scrutchins.
That's 6 for Scrutchins. It's 41-33. Flip Saunders. Missing 5 in a row. Minnesota's going to reset the offense. Thompson with it. And that is no good. A little too strong. McConnell is going to rip it off. I don't think he's any relation to Mitch McConnell. But he shoots and scores. It's 43-33 with 4:48 to go. Thompson back the other way. Creighton's got to be keying on him here. No good. And Casera with another foul on Thompson, who's been very busy at the free throw line. This is attempt number 10.
Thompson,
a line drive that finds the bucket. And it's 43-34. Minnesota might have to play up-tempo in the second half. Maybe go into a press here and there.
Thompson made the free throw.
43-35. Creighton still white hot from the field at 6:90, 20 of 29. Johnson, no good. Rebound Carlson. So Minnesota getting their offense set up. They need some conversions here. They'll go to Thompson. Being guarded by Bertram, and he's got 2 more points.
Thompson.
27 on the night for Michael Thompson. Minnesota's still playing that 2-1-2 and a travel. Minnesota's going to get it right back. Gus Johnson with the ball outside. No, not that Gus Johnson. Not the broadcaster for CBS. Craig Carlson's going to pass. Carlson gets it again. Now Gus with it. We got to pass again. Trying to find a way to convert. We'll go to Kurkowski with 3:25 to go. He's got 4 points.
Kurkowski.
And it's 43-39. Smith with it. Back to Scrutchins, who will fire from way downtown and bang it in. 45-39. And the Blue Jays just continuing to shoot the ball very well. Carlson is going to fire from outside and get the basket.
Carlson.
His first of the game. It's 45-41. A steal by Kurkowski, and we're going the other way. Minnesota can cut it to 2. Kurkowski is wide open. He's got another basket.
Gary Kurkowski.
6 points. 45-43. Smith is fouled by Johnson in the act of shooting, so Smith has 3 to make 2. Minnesota starting to fire up from the field. They're up to 500. After being sub 500 for most of the half. First shot was no good. Smith
C made the free throw.
Gets the second. The leading scorer on the floor right now with 11 points as we have substitutions aplenty. You see them there in the lower left of your screen. And Smith gets 2 out of 3, which ain't bad. And it's 47-43. Osborne Lockhart will shoot from outside. It's no good. Too strong. Rebound by Smith, and here come the Blue Jays. Both teams in the bonus now. Apke. Yes.
Apke.
19 points for Apke, and it's 49-43. Thinking about going to Thompson, who has 27 this half, but we'll go to Gus Johnson, who'll probably get less attention. His basket from close range is good. His first basket, 49-45. And a timeout called by Apke. You only take 3 timeouts with you into the second half. So not a bad decision there by the Blue Jays. McConnell. It's Smith. That rattles strongly off the rim. No good. 49-45 with 46 seconds to play. A little too soon to play for the last shot. I'm going to use my timeout here. .37 seconds to go. Plenty of time to get a final shot off. And we'll go to Thompson. And that is too strong. And the buzzer sounds they were playing for the last shot. But a foul by Apke giving him 3, so he will be in foul trouble to start the second half. And Thompson's going to have 3 to make 2, so the best he could do is cut this to a 2-point game.
Thompson M made the free throw.
28 points for Michael Thompson. 10 for 14 from the field, 7 and 11 from the free throw line. And he makes them both.
Thompson M made the free throw.
So this was a pretty exciting first half. We will go to the second half with the score of 49-47. And I will be back right after this. Before we begin our second half of play, our next stop on this magical mystery tour of the Big Paulie's World of Sports Sims YouTube channel, is Retro Championship Wrestling. We'll be recapping the week gone by and show you all the matches. Well, we won't be showing you all the matches, but we'll have a recap of all RCW matches. And we introduce a new championship, the World Brass Knucks Tag Team Championship. That's coming for you probably Sunday, right here on the Big Paulie's World of Sports Sims YouTube channel, as we get you back to this second half of play with Minnesota creeping up on the Creighton Blue Jays, trailing 49-47. We're going to try a 3-2 zone in the second half. Creighton 667 from the field. Minnesota at 500. Free throws, Creighton made 5 of 7. Minnesota 9 out of 13. Rebounding was close. I am going to try to crash the boards a little bit to start the second half. Offensively, on rebounding, Minnesota had a 9-3 lead. Turnovers were even 7-7. Fouls were even at 8-8. So Creighton gets possession, start our second half. Apke with it. I'll set the first defense, and then the computer takes care of the rest. Apke, his jumper is no good. I did start, right? I did indeed. Okay, folks, my fault. And the game goes
Johnson.
hiding. And you just missed that jumper by Johnson to make it 51-47, which sometimes happens. Ray Williams will try a dribble drive. He gets it.
Ray Williams.
51-49. And a steal and a turnover. And at the very least, Minnesota with a chance to tie on this possession. Lockhart will get it, we think. Thompson is going to take it in.
Michael Thompson.
Getting his points 30 and 31. We have a tie game. Smith, outside, no good. Rebound McConnell. Creighton keeping possession. They miss a rather close shot. Johnson with the rebound. Creighton resets. They miss again, so they're cooling down. And Lockhart with the rebound for the Golden Gophers. We have a tie game at 51. We'll go to Thompson again. Another basket for Michael Thompson. 33 points. 53-51. Johnson reties the game. Biggest lead Creighton had was 10 points. The biggest lead Minnesota had is 7. Thompson again. 35 for Thompson. 55-53. Thompson is red hot right now. 13 of 17 from the field, 9 of 13 from the stripe. We're going to go to him again, but we have an injury timeout. Thompson looking a little limpy, and he's going to stay in the game. It'll be a side out to the Golden Gophers on their end of the court. Going to look for Williams, who was open. Return to sender, says Smith. And they have a 4-on-1 fast break. Looking to tie the game, and of course Johnson's going to lay it in. He has 8, and we are tied at 55. A Sammy Hagar special. Williams unbreaks the tie. Breaks the tie, 57 and 55. Johnson, yes.
Johnson.
He has 10, 57 all. Saunders, yes.
Flip Saunders.
His first basket, and it's 59-57. And Johnson missing from 15. They touched it last, so it's possession for Minnesota. No fouls yet in the second half, I beg your pardon. Williams. A foul by Smith, his first, the team's first. Apke's going to go to power forward. Buttram comes in to play center. A side out for Minnesota in the forecourt. Sanders off the rim over the backboard. It goes to Creighton. Creighton now 6:05 from the field. Minnesota has moved up to 5:43. Since the game's coming to him a bit, Buttram makes it 59 all. We'll go back to Thompson, who Creighton has not been able to stop all game. Buttram fouls him. That's his third, the team's second. And a side out for Minnesota. Too strong. Buttram picks up foul number 4, so he's going to have to grab some wood. Another side out to the Golden Gophers. Creighton with 3 fouls now this half. Thompson. Williams tied him up, so it's going to be a jump ball. It's Williams and Smith. Smith with the 3-inch advantage. And Creighton has the ball. We have a tie score at 59. Lockhart called for the foul. That is his second. And Minnesota's first this half. Minnesota still playing that 3-2 zone. Kusera makes it a 61-59 game in favor of the Blue Jays as they retake the lead. Lockhart will fire from outside. He hits.
Osborne Lockhart.
That is 6 points now for Lockhart. We have a tie at 61 as the sound effects go away. Apke fouled by Winey. Winey picks up his third foul, the team's second, and it's 3 to make 2 for Apke.
Apke hit the free throw.
20 points for Apke. Creighton now leading by a point at 62-61. Makes the
Apke made
second.
the free throw.
So Creighton back up 2 as this game goes back and forth. Saunders.
Flip Saunders.
From top of the key, reties it. Ecker called for an offensive foul, so it goes back to the Golden Gophers. This game going back and forth like that fight on January 24 of 76 between George Foreman and Ron Lyle. Thompson. If you've never seen that fight, it's the best fight I have ever seen. So go see it. Heavyweight fight. Two guys who didn't know how to defend were just beating the snot out of each other. A steal by Winey, and now Minnesota will set up offensively with the score tied. Goes to Thompson. Thompson's outside. He drives. He scores.
Michael Thompson.
37 for Michael, and it is 65-63, but not for long as Scrutchins makes the basket to tie it at 65. AARP special. Williams will try a dribble drive, we think. Yes!
Ray Williams.
Kucera got called for a goaltend, 67-65 Minnesota. Back to Creighton. Offensive rebound by Creighton. Smith with it. Threw it to Saunders. A steal by Saunders. Flip Saunders. Has 7 assists. Been dropping dimes all over the place. Here's Lockhart. He'll get it. And he lays it up and in.
Lockhart.
And it's 69-65. So Minnesota finally getting a little separation, but Apke takes the Gophers to the bank because he's money. And that's 23 for Apke. We'll go to Williams. If the Gophers up 2, now up 4.
Ray Williams.
71-67. Minnesota getting red hot from the field. That's another basket for Creighton. We've had 14 lead changes, I'm being told. And it's 71-69. Ray Williams will shoot from outside, but he's fouled by Smith. Creighton closing in on putting Minnesota in the bonus. Minnesota leading by 2, so they have to be super careful. They execute well offensively. 11:37 left in the half. Williams, an outside shot, is golden.
Ray Williams.
He has 10. Williams is now 5 of 9 from the field, 73-69. And a steal by Michael Thompson means we go back the other way. A fast break leads to a foul by Thompson. Cool fouled Thompson. Cool picks up his first personal and the team's 6th. 3 to make 2 for Michael Thompson, who's already over his average. With 11:05 left in regulation, first free throw misses. He gets 2 more. Now he gets 1 more.
The free throw.
He's at 38 points for the day. Johnson coming back in, and Thompson goes to 39.
Thompson made the free throw.
So a little bit of separation here for the Golden Gophers. They lead 75-69. Kucera hits. Kucera makes it 75-71. Back the other way. Thompson, no good. Kucera grabbing the rebound for Creighton. They're going to go to a fast break. Johnson. 12 points for Johnson. It's 75-73. Here come the Blue Jays right back. Ray Williams shaken up away from the ball. He's going to stay in the game. Creighton remaining hot from the field, 6:47. Minnesota is now up to 582. We'll go to Flip Saunders here, and Lockhart injured. Winey will inbound. They keep the ball on back-to-back injury timeouts. We'll look to Saunders. And a foul by Kuhl to put The Gophers in the bonus. Saunders is 8:55 from the line.
Saunders made the free throw.
He has made 16 free throws straight, a streak that was carried into this game. Here is attempt number 2. Good.
Saunders made the free throw.
77-73. As we approach the midway point of the first half. Johnson, no good. Rebound Kucera. And an offensive foul. That's 3 on Kucera. Who do we have in foul trouble right now? We just have Bertram in foul trouble with 4. Winey has 3 for Minnesota. That's the high fouler right now. Saunders loves to shoot, but that is off the mark. A rebound by Kucera. 3-on-4 fast break. They go to Johnson. He lays it up and in to make it 77-75. Back the other way, we have Osborne Lockhart. 79-75. Johnson with an outsider. And it's 79-77. Back to Thompson. Thompson looking to go over 40, and he's done it.
Michael Thompson.
41 points. 81-77. Thompson committing the foul. That is his second, the team's third, and they need to keep Thompson in the game for Minnesota to have any chance. Creighton's still playing that 3-2 zone. I mean, Minnesota's playing that 3-2 zone, which we're going to change. To a 2-1-2. See if that does any better, as Creighton just keeps shooting white hot. 6:48. They were up over 700 earlier in the game, of course. Apke, who has 23, throws over to Johnson. Johnson with another basket. He has 18, and it's 81-79. Back the other way, we have Thompson. Another basket for Thompson to go to 43 points. They foul him again, so this is free throw try number 17, which he gets.
Thompson M hit the free throw.
And the lead is up to 5, 84-79. Kuehl tries to be cool. He lays it up and in. That's 4 for Kuehl, and it's 84-81. Back to Thompson. Instead, it's Winey with the outside jumper. No. Rebound Smith. And Creighton will set up the offense. Saunders with it on a steal. That is 6 steals for Flip Saunders. We'll go to Winey. But a steal by Apke. 84-81. Kuehl with a dribble drive. We have an offensive foul on Kuehl. That is his third. A bevy of substitutions coming into the game. Ecker, Scretchens, McConnell. Going to move Kucera, the power forward. Kosmowski in for Saunders, and Kurowski is going to play power forward. Thompson with it, but he's outside, so we're going to pass, and we're going to have Ray Williams shoot. Bingo! 12 for Williams. He has hit 5 in a row to make it 86-81, and a steal for Kurowski at the 6:35 mark of the second half. Lockhart.
Osborne Lockhart.
And baskets falling like crazy now for the Golden Gophers. Contact. Leads to a miss. Thompson with the rebound. 44 points and now 8 rebounds for Thompson. We'll try Williams with the drive. He's made 5 baskets in a row. Now he has made 6.
Ray Williams.
And it's 90-81 with 3:33 left. 5:53 left. My apologies. Scretchens, no good. Minnesota now over the 600 mark from the field. Creighton has fallen to 627. Scrutchins, no. Williams with the rebound. Ray Williams for the Golden Gophers. We're going to look to Ray Williams, who's white hot right now. He drives. He misses. And a rebound by Kucera to get him to 10. He is our leading rebounder this game at this juncture. And a foul by Kosmowski, his first, the team's fourth. Minnesota in the bonus. Creighton is not. They still need 3 more Minnesota fouls. 5:13 left. It's 90-81. And what a basketball game this turned out to be. McConnell with the miss. Creighton retains possession. They try again from close range. No good. A rebound by Winey. 4-on-4 with the fast break. Well, we'll give it a shot. I don't usually like to do it, but sometimes you just got to roll with it. Saunders lays it up and in, but it does not fall, and Minnesota will set up a normal offense. And we're going to slow down the pace a little bit and have Flip shoot from outside. A 2-1-2 zone for Creighton. Saunders missing. Saunders is only 2 from 11 from the field. Creighton now. They got to get it going. And another steal for Saunders to give him 7. We'll try the fast break again. Get it to Williams. He drives. He scores.
Ray Williams.
Biggest lead of the game for the Golden Gophers, leading by 11, 92-81. Notre Dame UCLA next week. I think that is in Los Angeles from the Pauley Pavilion. Not named after me. 92-81. We'll try Korkowski from inside. He was open, but it does not fall. And a reset of the offense with the Golden Gophers leading by 11. Flip Saunders will try another outside shot. And he gets it.
Flip Saunders.
Patience rewarded there. Saunders makes it a 13-point game. McConnell back the other way. It's 94-83. With the 11-point lead, the Gophers are in no hurry. If we're going to pass the ball around a little bit, try to find somebody open. Ray Williams with it. A dribble drive. Gives him 18 points. Saunders with his 9th assist. 96-83. Scrutchins. A little too strong. It goes back to the Golden Gophers, who lead by 13. Biggest lead of the game. Minnesota now out-shooting Creighton from the field by a thousandth. 586 to 585. Saunders is going to burn the clock a little bit. And we're going to look to Thompson. But a steal by Scrutchins with 2:15 to go. Smith from outside finds the basket, and he's got 14. He is 6-12 from the field. 1:55 left in our game. No good options. We'll pass it. We'll go to Flip. It's Johnson, but that's too strong. And it goes to Creighton. Creighton's really going to have to get on their bike, trailing by 11. With 1:35 to play. Scrutchins. No good. Kucera with the rebound. But Creighton must work quickly. And a steal by Saunders with 1:03 to go. It's the Lockhart. It goes to Saunders, and that's going to go out of bounds. But Creighton touched it on its route out of play, and it is Minnesota ball. They lead by 11 with 47 seconds to go. Should we try to get to 100 here? No, we're going to just pass it. Ray Williams will try to drive to the basket with 34 seconds left. He got it.
Ray Williams.
It's 98-85 with 18 seconds to go. So put this in the refrigerator. Eggs getting hard, butter is getting cold, and the jello is jiggling. 10 seconds left. Creighton cannot.
The final score, Minnesota 98, Creighton 85. Minnesota was led by Thompson with 44 points, 8 rebounds, Williams with 20 points. Creighton was led by Apke with 23 points, 7 rebounds.
Creighton could not get a final shot off, so Minnesota, your winners, 98-85. And of course, a very fine day for Michael Thompson with 44 points. Get it done. He got her done. So I hope you enjoyed today's broadcast on this March 20th, 2026. Our next game, first of the new year of 1976, so be sure to catch Dick Clark counting down the new year on ABC. And it is going to be Notre Dame traveling out to Los Angeles, I think, to play UCLA, and then these two teams will play 3 weeks later. I don't know if we'll do that game or not. It'll depend on whether or not it stays relevant and it stays a top game. So I hope you enjoyed the game. This is Big Paulie wishing you Godspeed. God bless. We will do it all again soon. Bye-bye for now, everybody.